Hello, I am going to try to do lab 8 by myself. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I have no techs here that can help me today. So I'm going to try to do lab 8, the yeast and molds. What I'm going to do is today I'm going to do the yeasts, and then we'll do another video. Probably won't be doing it till Monday on the molds when I have some help. But I thought I'd try to set this up for you today. So, what you were going to get for Lab 8 was 2 unknowns for the yeasts. Okay? So, we have unknown 1, which is a nice, creamy yeast. This is Sabros. Oops, there's the answer. This is Sabros agar. So again, this is selective for yeast only. And then we have unknown 2. And again, this one too is nice creamy yeast colonies. All right, so since we know, we're guessing we have yeast on unknown 1 and 2, the next thing we would do is we would do a methylene blue stain. You did these when we did our gram stains and simple stains. Methylene blue is a simple stain, if you remember. So I'm going to put a drop of water on each slide. And I'm going to take a stick, scoop up some of it, and mix it in the water. And same with unknown 2. It's hard to do this while I'm holding the camera. Try my best. So I'm mixing it in the water. And then, as you remember, I'm going to bring the slides over to our slide warmer and let them heat fix before I put the methylene blue on. This way we can see if we have some yeast buds and if we have pseudohyphae. Okay, so we know unknown 1, creamy white, unknown 2, creamy white. Now what I told you is you can use sheep agar, and you also could use chocolate. Because actually chocolate is just, as you know, boiled sheep agar. So we want to see if unknown 1 or unknown 2 has feet, if it's on sheep, or, as I said, you can use chocolate. So, we know we're going to look at the wet prep, but we can tell it looks like a yeast because it's creamy white on the Sabros agar. And now I have my chocolate agar plate. Can you see those beautiful feet coming out of the colonies? That would have been the same if I had sheep. So this is what we say is, positive for feet. Beautiful. With Canada albicans. So we know that unknown 1, because of the feet and the agar growing creamy white, again, we are going to confirm doing our methylene blue simple stain, but we can guess, seeing the feet, that this is Canada albicans, unknown 1. Unknown 2, again, is creamy white 2. Again, we did a simple methylene blue stain. And here's the sheep on this. There's no feet. They're just tiny little colonies. So, for you, you only know there's 2 yeast you can have, either Canada albicans or Saccharomyces cerevisiae. So this one, we can guess, is Saccharomyces cerevisiae because there's no feet on the colonies on sheep. Whereas number 1, the chocolate agar, and again, as I said, doesn't matter if it's sheep or chocolate. Come on. Has beautiful feet. Okay? Now, just so you can finish this up for the yeast. So my slides are both heat fixed. I'm going to walk them over. to our gram stain sink where we have our reagents. And I am going to add some methylene blue to these slides. So what I'll do is have it for 30 seconds. And then I'll rinse it off. And then I will just stick them in our bibulous paper. Pat them dry. And I will now look at these scopes, these slides under the scope. And you can see what the results would be on your lab report, filled in lab report. As you can guess, unknown one we're guessing is Canada albicans because they're feet. So we should see some buds and some pseudohyphae, which are the buds stuck together like a link of sausages. And a Saccharomyces cerevisiae, since it's also a yeast, will have buds, but it's not going to show us any pseudohyphae. All right, hope this video came out okay since I'm soloing. And there'll be one more video for Lab 8 when I do the Scotch tape prep for molds. All right.